Boozy Spirits, live from the Food and Wine Festival in Northport, Alabama on Main Street. We got some special guests. If y'all want to introduce yourself and tell me who
Hi.
you with.
Yeah, I'm Jean Rikacheski. I'm the CEO of the West Alabama Food Bank.
I'm Derek Osborne. I'm the Executive Director of Turning Point Domestic Violence Sexual Assault Services.
And this pretty much benefits y'all.
It
right?
does.
Yes.
We're very thankful.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to tell us a little bit about your organizations?
The West Alabama Food Bank covers 9 counties of West Alabama. We cover some of the poorest counties of the state. We include all the Black Belt counties, or most of the Black Belt counties. Our goal is to alleviate hunger. Hunger is the one thing that doesn't recognize income, creed, religion, or sexuality. So anybody can be affected, and we're really determined to make a dent in that because we feel that everybody has the right to a nutritious lifestyle and being fit.
That's great. Turning Point is a certified provider of domestic violence and sexual assault services. We provide services to, we also have a 9-county area, probably the same as food banks. 8 of those counties are considered rural counties, as Jean said, and we offer just a wide variety of services for victims and survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault, and that includes 24-hour emergency shelter for someone that's escaping an abusive situation, 24-hour crisis line that we man, that we actually man manually. We don't outsource that. So if you call, someone answers the phone and can talk to you, right? It's not someone, in another state or another country. So it's so we have somebody there that knows the area, knows where the victim may be, knows how to go through a safety plan with them, get them to a safe place, and ultimately get them to us. But beyond the shelter, we also do counseling services, so domestic violence and sexual assault. We have a court advocate that goes to all of our courts in our area that will help people in court situations or dealing with any type of thing. It could be custody, it could be protection from abuse orders, it could be divorce proceedings, it could be dealing with law enforcement interrogations, those kind of things. And sometimes the victim needs that, right? They need somebody to be with them. And so we do case management as well. So case management involves, and I know a lot of people have different versions of what they see as case management, but it's basically trying to help somebody get back on their feet, making a plan for their life, helping them get job skills or financial literacy, helping them find childcare, helping them find transitional housing and then permanent housing after they've escaped the situation. So that's a very, very important component of what we do. And then also we offer financial assistance. So there's certain programs that we help the state of Alabama run. And just depending on people's certain situations, if we can find the right situation where we can help them pay deposits or get power turned on or water turned on, all those little things that you and I may not think about that are incredibly important for them, because a lot of our survivors, they come in and they've just got the clothes on their back, right? So they don't have toiletry items and toothbrushes and clothes and things like that. So that's not quite all of it, but that's kind of a broad spectrum of what we
It's
do.
a lot. And both of these are life-changing.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of hit
For people that-
different groups and different spectrums of it, for sure.
Well, a lot of
Absolutely.
times, like when somebody comes to us, there's somebody that has hit rock bottom and there is no food in the house, but they also might be hiding in the car from the abusive boyfriend, or he ordered her to go get food, or a parent ordered a child to go get food. And from there, we can evaluate, because we do have evaluators there, who can get to Derek or who can get to the Salvation Army shelter. And so, food is kind of like the one thing everybody has to have. And so it allows us to then help them find other resources where they can continue, whether it is to get them ongoing food, connect them with a place where they can get shelter for the night or for a couple of weeks, or to get them out of a situation they need to get out of. And so sometimes when they hit bottom, food is the last thing they'll come for, which it should be their first, but it's usually their last.
Yeah, it's true, and it's really, really important how organizations like ours work together, because a lot of times The ladies in our situation, I say ladies, we have some men as well, but most of them are ladies and children. A lot of times their choice is, okay, do I pay rent or do I go buy food for my kids, right? And that's where what the food bank does is so important. I mean, because it's literally life changing. It's one of those things that here again you and I don't really think about, right? We run to a grocery store, and sometimes my clients need to run to a grocery store, but they can't. They just don't have the resources to do it. So it's just incredibly important work that I think we both do.
Very cool. Congrats to both of y'all. It's a sold out event. So,
Yeah.
sure.
Listen,
Excited.
we're honored. This is
We're
we're
very honored to
huge.
be-
I mean, unreal. Just couldn't believe it, and it's such a great event. And
It's
luckily,
so fun to
the
be
weather
here,
turned
and
out.
Yeah, the weather's always looking down on us. So, people sometimes have a really misconception about what we do.
Mhm.
And especially in food banking, they think that well, they're a place where people just go and get food if they need it.
Yeah.
Well, that is true, but we have so many. We have close to over 100 of partner agencies who help give us the food
Mhm.
or get the food out to people. We get the food to them, and they get it. They're actually the boots on the ground.
Okay.
But about 6.5–7 million pounds of food come in and out of our location every year.
Wow.
So that's, people think about, oh, it's just a little bit and I can't do much.
Mhm.
But it's amazing when everybody works together, just
absolutely.
what we can do and the
Mhm.
number of people. We have 1,800 seniors that get a box of food every month who,
Wow.
these seniors are getting $9, $11, $15 a month out of food stamps.
Yeah.
Well, that's not, in today's world, that's nothing. It's a
Mhm.
loaf of bread and a pound of lunch meat. And then for us to be able to provide that box of shelf-stable food that's about 42, 47 pounds, depending
Mhm.
on what it is, really does make a difference. We have over 2,000 children that we send home food every weekend.
Wow.
And we think it's the biggest bang for the buck because for $140 you can sponsor one child for the whole year, and that child will get food every weekend for the school year. And so, having this fundraiser now is especially important to us because the summer EBT program and our summer feeding program got cut from the state. So we don't have it this year.
Mhm.
And so we're really worried, and we're thrilled that this money will be used to fortify those children and seniors this summer when things get cut off.
Sure. And we can share for both organizations on our podcast and all the social media,
Sure.
like if they want to donate and
Sure.
websites to go to and all that stuff
Yeah.
for both of y'all. So
Okay, great.
push it out there.
And
everybody.
I just want to throw in like a lot of the services we provide are heavily grant funded.
Mhm.
But those grants come with a lot of restrictions, right? We couldn't operate without them, but at the same time, it's events like these that help us help the survivor where they are, right? So I mean, there's approval processes that we have to go through with different things. Those things can take 2-3 weeks sometimes, and I mean, a lot of times they need something now,
Mhm.
right? And so these kind of events are things that really help us, meet that survivor where they are and give them the resources and the food or the clothing or the work boots or anything that they could possibly need at that moment. And so this is just it's things like this that really are the heart and soul of what we do and help all the people that we help, and we help quite a few. I know we don't have millions of pounds of food coming through. That's so much. It's a lot. I can't even imagine how to handle that. But yeah, it's we're just honored to be a part of it, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to
Sure.
talk to us about this.
Thank y'all
It's
so
very-
much for just being here and for your organization for leading them, because we gotta have strong leaders. Both of y'all.
Well, we're just thankful that this is a fun afternoon where people can come out, enjoy the spirits and the boozy cocktails,
That's true.
and put it towards a good cause.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we're so thankful to the vendors and the wine and the spirit donors who are here to let this event happen. Because it's just really a fun thing to have an afternoon where everybody can just get together and have fun for two great causes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming on and let's go enjoy the party.
Okay, let's get
Sounds
started.
great.
Sounds great.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.